Hi, Dr. Haley Perlus here, sport and exercise psychology expert, here with today's mental toughness moment. A while ago, the late Ed Bradley interviewed Tiger Woods when Tiger Woods was just on top. And one of the questions that Ed Bradley asked Tiger was, what separates the great from just the very good? And I really loved Tiger's response. He said, the ability to do it again and again and again. And he said it with a smile on his face. And I wanted to mention this quote from Tiger Woods because as we look back, as we recap the Rio Olympics in 2016, there are many athletes who had the ability to do it again and again and again. And I want to highlight three athletes who I believe are just really mentally tough, and I'm going to give you the reasons for why I believe so. So the first one, of course, is Usain Bolt going out there and taking home 3 for 3 gold. And a couple of things that I believe makes Usain Bolt amazing, especially from the neck up. And the one is that he really looked, and I really believe that he was having a blast. He was having fun. And one of the best examples is in the semifinals when he was running right beside Canadian Andre DeGrasse. They had a little bit of a playful experience towards the end. DeGrasse crept up and sped up, even though it was the semifinals. He put on the speed a little bit. He went into a little bit of a different gear to challenge Usain Bolt, and Usain looked over and said, no, 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 no. He almost got caught, but he wasn't going to let it happen. And they were smiling at each other as they crossed the finish line, and then they had a little laugh afterwards. Point being, it doesn't always have to be so serious. Sometimes just go out there and have fun. As some of my athletes say, it's about chillaxing. So remember, when you are, whatever it is you're doing in your sport, fitness, business, personal, make sure that you're having some fun. Usain Bolt feels a lot of pressure from himself, from others, but even him, under the big spotlight, the world watching him, he's able to have some fun. The other thing that I like a lot about Usain Bolt is I find him to be real. I saw him being interviewed, and the questions were, do you feel you've got this gold medal? It was his final race, and he said, yes, I do. I am 100% confident that I'm going to win this medal. And then the follow-up question was, do you think you're going to beat your time? Do you think you're going to beat the world standing time? And he said, you know what? I'm not sure. He was honest. It's going to be a challenge today at this point in time. So I like that. I like the honesty. Have high expectations for yourself. But in order to maintain confidence and in order to get up and put forth the effort, you also have to be real with yourself. So Usain Bolt, having fun and being real with with himself and his expectations, even though they are still high. Next one, Keri Walsh Jennings, probably one of my favorite athletes, if not my favorite athlete. And she's won golds in 2004, 2008, 2012, and then she took home the bronze. And you may say, well, that's not doing it again and again and again. And in my books, and in Keri's books, it is. And when she was interviewed with that bronze medal around her neck, she said, we didn't lose. We won this. We won the bronze. And I really want you to hold true. It's not always about winning. It is, she won the final match, and she worked really hard for it, her and April. So you really have to focus on putting that into perspective. Again, she didn't lose. She won the bronze as she holds up her medal. Another great thing I loved about Keri Walsh being so mentally tough is at the very beginning of the Olympics, when she was being interviewed, she said, we're feeling good. We've got the mindset, we've got the heart, and the technique will come. And a lot of the times we think that the mental side or the heart comes afterwards. We have to get everything else from the neck down, the physiological stuff, the tactical stuff, the technical stuff, all has to be the equipment, that all has to be there, and then we'll figure out the mind. Of course, me being a sports psychology expert, I like to have the mindset first, and I do that because she had the mindset, she had the confidence, the motivation, the focus, and the anxiety control, and she had the heart, the passion for it. And with that, she was then armed with the ability to then fine-tune the technical stuff that she needed to work on. So Keri Walsh, what makes her being able to do it again and again and again is, one, we didn't lose. We won this bronze medal. There's a lot of other people we needed to beat to get this, to earn this. And second, we have mindset and heart, and that will help us fine-tune the technique. Third one, of course, Michael Phelps, right? Most decorated athlete, in the Olympics, and he's known for being mentally tough. He's known for his work ethic, and especially with these Olympics, he definitely put in the time. And what I admire most about him is he was focused on the little things that he knew was going to help him earn the gold. So that whole drama about him and Chad Lecloud staring him down and intimidating him, when he was being interviewed about what he was focused on, he had a very specific attentional cue. It was my placement on the wall both during my flip and my finish. My placement on the wall both during my flip turn and my finish. That's what he was focused on. Of course, he wanted to beat his opponents. Of course, he wanted the gold. But he has the mental toughness, the ability to almost press mute on that and zone in on what is going to actually help him get that gold. Technical, tactical for him, it was a tactical cue. My placement on the wall, both in my turn and in my finish. So Michael Phelps, mentally tough, focused, determined, but then always really zoning in, tunnel vision on the specific things tactically he needs to do. Usain Bolt, Keri, Walsh, Jennings, Michael Phelps, 3 athletes that, like Tiger say, can do it again and again and again, and that's what separates them, the great, from just the very good. If you have any questions or comments, or if you'd like me to record a video specifically to answer one of your questions, leave it in the space provided. Share this with your community group, spread the love, and until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day.